Hello and welcome to the Rabbit Hole with me, Graham Hughes, and Rachel Harris, who was just having a bit of a bitch about
I
the fact
was.
that I was late. I
Yeah,
was
don't worry about
late.
rabbit hole. Don't
Yeah.
tell anybody we're on. Don't put the icon up. Ranting. And Brad says, "Oh, I've started the intro. Oh, great! I'm well
Give me a minute to have a rant, for God's sake.
ready." Yeah,
So,
like I
well, welcome. We've got Chris C in the chat. We've got Diz. We've got Sarah Davis. Makes no difference. If you're not subscribed by now, you won't be able to join in with the chat. So this is just for our
yeah.
regulars here on Politics Social. We don't want any stragglers. We don't want any stragglers, but you can still give us a like. You can still give us a like. Oh, that was the subscribe thing. Oh my God, I'm not doing so well today. Okay, there you go. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Hit the
Oh
bell
dear.
notification icon, and in 10 hours, you'll be able to join the
Yeah,
live chat.
yeah.
So,
I
evening.
want to say something horrible about trans people, but I've got to wait 12 hours.
Did you see the woman from um gender GP on the radio yesterday?
Oh, she's lovely. Yeah, she's all right. The gender GP one. If you're
Yeah,
talking, yeah.
she was on Tom
Hmm.
Swarbrick, and she
Yeah,
absolutely wiped the floor with him. And some
good.
some transphobes called up, and she was having none of it.
Trans people,
She
they
just she
exist.
went, I'm not even discussing this. I didn't. She said at one point, I said I'd only do this interview if you didn't let
Yeah,
these knobheads through, essentially. But
yeah.
yeah, we're not allowed to talk about politics,
No,
and it's
we just
okay because
just
Sarah says that she was late too getting here.
that's okay. I mean, just as an aside, more and more women are realizing because they've started pushing on against taking women's rights away, and some of these organizations that were attacking trans women have moved that way as well. And women are going, hang on a minute. And they're a lot. That's why Neon's doing so well. And a few politicians are waking up, realizing that the
Yeah,
people that want to take away abortion rights and voting rights and equal pay, same people,
yeah,
are financed by the same people.
yeah.
And women are waking up going, I even heard one of the most conservative. I even heard Rory on what look all this stuff coming from the hard right and the finances from attacking trans people as well. Rory fucking Stewart. And I heard somebody in America say that. The what's his name? The professor that's on with Curious Swisher, Scott Galloway. He said, "Oh, this trans bullshit. It's all rubbish." Because before he was like, "Oh, trans people in sport." He said, "This is all bullshit. All this trans stuff is just a foothold situation." Yes, yes, that's what it is. Well done, mate. I mean, they're still going after. I don't want no women swimming in the trans in the pond, even though everybody that swims in the pond wants to swim with the trans people. But no, there's an organisations that don't want that to happen. They don't want trans people to have fun.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So even those, but the Good Law Project's put out a good post about the pond swimming thing, Crace, and I don't know. I just feel more optimistic than ever. More and more women are emailing me. Lots of groups are forming. Lots of funding going on. Fuck them. And we're going to win.
Yes,
There's more of us, and
absolutely.
they'll keep coming. And even Labour's kind of pause, like, hang on a minute. So yeah, I don't know. It's good. I'm happy
I
about
think
it.
I think the tide is turning, and people are
Uh,
more prepared to talk
uh,
about it and stick
yeah.
their head above the pulpit,
Yeah, yeah,
which
and
is
that
which
gender
is
GP woman is excellent. There's loads of people like that.
right.
The Neon women, I don't really, I'm not involved in Neon, but I know the people who run Neon. I'm not involved in it,
Yeah,
but they are amazing. They're really much more energy.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
yep.
Okay,
Yes,
so
Christmas songs.
Christmas
Yeah.
songs. Blah blah CW. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Hi all. For some reason, it won't let me comment. I don't know. Blah
Oh
blah CW.
no.
Maybe they've set it so basically you've got
You've
to
got
give
to
us some
give
money.
Graham 2 quid
Got
to
to give me
make a
2 quid. Put 2 quid in the idiot. And you're not going to play the songs, are you? I'm
No,
playing
we're
Wham
not. I
again
might
until
sing the
it.
first bars if you're
No,
lucky.
we're not going to play Wham. We're not going to play Last
We are
Christmas on
now
Wham.
we are using the most played Christmas songs in top 30 on Spotify. I don't like Spotify because they place all the ice adverts in America. So, but they do have a top 30 list of the most well played top 30, and we're going to go work down from 30 to 1 on that.
Okay. And while
Yeah,
we're doing that, can I throw in the worst Christmas songs of all time?
go on then. Are they in the 30?
No, I'll just
Okay,
jump in. So
go
go
on.
on, you start, and
Well, I'm just going to say the ones that I love. I only have. There are no Christmas songs I don't really like. I mean, like, there's some squeaky. I love Annie Lennox, but Emma, my wife's got a big Christmas list we play, and Annie Lennox does this great sort of very high tony kind of singing a different melody Christmas carol thing, and I'm a bit, 1970s. Get your figs out, with your little plastic fork. I don't like figs, but we buy them every.
Figs out for the lads.
Yeah, I'm very old school Christmas. So
Okay.
new versions of Christmas songs. So they come on, and I was like, if Emma's not in the room, I go, "Don't," I mean, just move it past. I love Annie Lennox. Don't get me wrong, I got a lot of her albums, but I just don't like Christmas songs that are sung on a different melody. But I
Okay.
have loads on that are not on this list that I'm very unhappy about.
Okay, go on then.
Well, okay, so Drummer Boy, David Bowie, and Bing Crosby. I like that song.
Okay.
Both singing in different pitches and trying to make it work. That's quite a good song. I also think Boobly's version of the Drifters' White Christmas is really good. Ba-doo, boop, 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 ba-doo, ba-doo. Do you remember that? The video, the cartoon. I'm going to send you the link. Boobly's White Christmas and the video with the elves singing. Ba-doo,
Yeah.
ba-doo. It's so funny.
Okay.
But it's not on the list. People don't play it.
I was going to say that's not on the list.
Not. That's what I'm saying. These are the ones I'm really disappointed aren't there.
Right.
Okay. So what ones do you hate?
What ones do I hate?
That's what you started off. You said, can I list
Well, I want to do. I reckon. Right. I reckon I've got a top 10 of terrible
10
Christmas number
okay, go on.
ones. And
Right.
and so what I'm thinking is, let's count down from 30 on your Spotify list, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about them. And then when we get to the top 10, you do a good one.
Yeah.
You do a good one, and then I'll do a terrible one.
All right.
Okay.
All right. The other thing I was just going to say is like the films when we did the Christmas films. There are films that are on at Christmas that are not Christmas films. They have to have something about Christmas in, like Die Hard, right? Look, some of these songs are cool to do with Christmas. They just were number one at Christmas. So that is a contention as well.
Oh, is this number ones at Christmas? It's not just.
I know this is most well played, but these are but they call them the Christmas songs on the Spotify. But some of them aren't Christmas fucking songs.
They've got Christmas in the title. Okay, Stay Another Day by E17. That doesn't have.
There's a couple of others. There's a couple of others. We'll get there.
Okay, all right. Let's crack on. So number 30. Number 30.
White Christmas, Bing Crosby. Can't go wrong. It's a classic. You don't like it? Oh, you don't like it?
I do like it. I used to have to sing that in the choir when at Christmas time. We used to go to the Masonic lodges as kids and like sing. We used to sing. You had to like shake people's hands, like put your hand under your arm and shake people's hands. We used to go and sing carols and stuff, and we always used to sing White Christmas. So I know the first verse of White Christmas, which most people don't, which is about being in LA and the fact that the orange and palm trees sway, and there's never been quite a day. But he's longing to be up north, you see, because he's dreaming of White Christmas. Bing sings and Walt Disney. Great Christmas song, classic.
And what's the film? What's the film? The Bells of
St. Trinians? I don't fucking know. It's just called White Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah. The song is the bell. It's the bells of something or other.
Is it? I thought the film was called White Christmas.
I think the song comes from a film called I might be wrong. I think the song comes from a.
Either way, I've not seen it. Mike's in the chat, so he might know. I was told by a boss that I was responsible for Christmas being cancelled because I refused to contribute to a present for him. Are you Robin Hood? Are we playing Celebrity Head here? Are you Robin Hood?
Mike Grinch.
You the Grinch. Robin Hood. And cancel Christmas. Okay, so what's number 29?
Please Come Home for Christmas, John Bon Jovi. I've never heard it. No, don't know that one.
Don't want to know it.
29.
Fucking hate Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
I've heard that same fucking song by him at least 79,347 times. And I'm sick of it. Like, can you stop playing that fucking song that he sung? It was like 40 years ago. Jesus Christ. If they played the same bloody song by, I don't know, Billy.
Is that the one that goes when it starts?
Billie Holiday even. Just, I don't know. Please Come Home for Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, 28. Rocking Around Christmas, Mel and Kim.
Mel and Kim from Bake Off.
No. Oh, very funny. 80s Mel and Kim.
80s Mel and Kim.
But
Oh, this is
Good.
difficult because it's got the date added for every one of them. December the 1st, 2014.
Am I looking at an old Christmas list? Oh, who knows?
We have an
We're
answer
sticking to this.
for you, H. Holiday Inn was the name of the movie with White.
Ah, there you go. Holiday
Yeah.
Inn. Thank you.
There you go.
Who was that, Sarah? That's Sarah?
Chris C is doing a really good impression of Marvin, the Marvinoid android from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Chris says, I've heard it and it's rubbish.
Does your planet have oceans? Yes, big blue
I've
oceans.
seen it.
I oceans.
It's rubbish.
Okay,
No, I'm
20, 27 Coldplay
No?
Christmas. No, you don't.
I
You
don't
don't
even
like that
know it. I don't even know
I
it.
do know. I do know. It's on my Emma's list.
Okay. Any good?
It's all right.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, it's all right. It's Coldplay, isn't it? You know. Now 26. Never thought of this as a Christmas song, but of course it is a Christmas song. Chris de Burgh, a spaceman came traveling on a ship from afar.
I don't know that either.
9 years ago since he you've not seen this one. Oh my god. No, it's on the Spanish Train album, I think.
I
It's
just
a really great
I
Christmas.
don't hang out in the right lifts or supermarkets. Clearly.
It's a lovely song. The bit about it is right. Okay, the chorus is, and it's like the angel above the stable, and he says, "And I bring you a message for mankind to hear," and it goes, la 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 la.
Okay, you're not.
I'm not making it up. And they're all
you're
standing
not
around
helping me
going,
here.
you can see the three kings going, what? That's the message from the alien. La 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 la. What?
Oh my god, what is even happening right now? Am I drunk? What is going on?
Listen to it. It's
I
a
know
good
the next one.
Right, the next one. Lonely This Christmas by Mud.
I didn't know it was by Mud, but yeah, okay.
That's
I
all
know
right.
that one.
Lonely This Christmas. That's it.
But isn't that like a 1950s song? It was like a cover version that they did.
Probably is a cover film.
Mud was 70s, and it sounds so 50s.
Yeah.
Unless I'm thinking of a different song.
Yeah.
No,
I think,
Liverpool's Finest at number 24. Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
So The Power of Love is my wife and our first dance at our wedding.
Oh, that's really sweet.
I'll protect you from the hooded claw. Keep the vampires from your door. It's a perfect first dance.
It is a great song.
Yeah.
That's the first one on the list so far that I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but I've never thought it was a Christmas song. Have you?
Yeah, because it was out of Christmas. And the video is all like, it's all like Jesus being born and stuff.
Oh,
it is.
all right.
And following the star. Like the video for it is very Christmassy. I'm sure it's got some like jingle noises in it as well.
Jingle bells. Well, you have to have, that's the only thing that makes it a Christmas song. Somebody going ching, 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 ching in the background. All right. So number 23, it's David Essex. Yeah. Winter's Tale. Yeah.
It's David Essex from Essex.
I speak common, but I sing dead posh. David Essex. Yeah. Get impressions and everything.
I do not know that either. I don't know.
And it happened on a winter's tale. You not heard that? No? You not heard that? Oh, bloody hell.
No.
Okay, let's moving on then. The Ronettes Sleigh Ride.
I'm really rubbish at this. I'm sorry. I just don't go to that many discos in the 70s before I was born.
They're not all 70s. Yeah, all right, the Ron. Okay, we'll move on from Sleigh Ride.
Okay.
Right, 21. You're going to know this one. It is Rocking Around Christmas by Brenda Lee.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Around against the sun.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Yeah, I know that one.
You know that one. Good.
Yeah. Do you know what the good thing about that song? It's only 2 minutes and 4 seconds long.
I called Mike the Grinch, but I'm thinking I'm on with the I'm on with the Grinch.
The Power of Love is 5.5 minutes. I mean, fucking Holly couldn't stop singing, could he?
It's a good first dance. You get 2 minutes of dancing together, and everybody else comes and rock side to side alongside you.
Oh, that's nice.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on then. So Rocking Around. In at number 20, Andy Williams.
Yeah. Where have you gone? It's the most wonderful time of the year. I know that one.
It's the best Quality streets. La, la, la. No? Okay.
Right.
Okay. Go on
Yeah.
then. We're at 20. You were going to tell me.
2,000 miles
All right.
by
How
the
is that a
Pretenders.
Christmas song?
Because it is. Because it's about going home. It's about traveling 2,000 miles to get home for Christmas.
Okay.
I'm going
It's
to look up the
about
lyrics.
going home
I'm
for Christmas.
pretty sure.
That's in the lyrics, is it?
Miles lyrics. I don't
2,000
know. It's definitely a
miles.
Christmas song. Here you go. Here you go. He's gone 2,000 miles. It's very far. The snow is falling down. Gets colder by the day. I miss you. The child was singing. He'll be back at Christmas time. Told you.
All right. You win. I'm willing to argue on some of these, but
Yeah.
okay.
No, that's a Christmas song. It
That
definitely
has
is
the
a
word
Christmas song.
Christmas in the
It's
lyrics.
definitely a Christmas song.
I'm convinced. I am convinced.
Right.
I am convinced.
All right.
Right.
Go on.
Okay. 17. I believe in Father Christmas. Greg Lake.
I don't know that. Do you know that one? I've never even heard of Greg Lake. I've heard of Lake Superior. I've heard of Windermere.
Emerson Lake and Palmer.
Is that who the lake is? Emerson? Is it Greg Lake? I thought it'd have a sexier name than Greg.
I don't know. I believe in Father Christmas. Anybody heard that song in the chat? I've not heard that one before. I mean, I probably know if I could kill the mic and listen, but
yeah. We don't want to get demonetized.
I don't want to get.
What are people saying in the chat? Pretenders 2,000 Miles, a lovely song. Wham! Last Christmas. Wham! We are going to come to Wham.
We're coming to Wham. Yeah.
I thought it was about Father Christmas going around the world, says Peter Van Kant. Yeah, it might be. The world's a bit bigger than 2,000 miles. But Santa Claus doesn't go to Africa, as we find out in the Band-Aid song. Do they know it's Christmas? Well, no, because a lot of those countries aren't even Christian, mate. And the ones that are don't necessarily celebrate Christmas on December the 25th, whatever the fuck it is. Okay, so at number 18,
go on.
I've got Greatest Hits 1. I played the arse of Greatest Hits 2 on CD. Yeah. I don't have Greatest Hits 3 of Queen, and I've never heard Thank God It's Christmas by Queen. I'm sorry, I don't know it. Thank God It's Christmas, Queen?
Yeah, you don't know that.
No. Do you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
No,
I'm glad someone knows it.
It's on Emma's Christmas list.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Did I miss one for Greg? I did.
We must have jumped. I think we did before we jumped. We jumped to Greg Lake.
Greg Lake and Queen, the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Okay, so 16. Again, look, I haven't even heard of the name of this. Never mind the band. It's called Christmas Rapping, but with a W. So it's not like, the Sugar Hill Gang.
Most played Christmas song.
By the Waitresses. Do you know that song?
No.
Neither do I. Anyway. Next
we're
up.
Doing well.
We're doing well. Next up is The Power of Love. Not by Huey Lewis and the News, but by somebody called Gabrielle Aplin.
Yeah.
Who's that? Is that the Frankie Goes to Hollywood song, The Power of Love?
It could be.
Is it Huey Lewis and the News, The Power of Love? There was a woman singer who did The Power of Love, isn't there? There were three
Jennifer
songs.
Rush. Jennifer Rush.
There were 3 songs in the 80s, all called The Power of Love. All that were very, very different. Jennifer Rush, Huey Lewis and the News.
It's
and
really
Frankie
weird.
Goes to Hollywood.
Dancing with when you go to clubs, dancing with a guy
with tears in my eyes.
and somebody would go and he'd be singing, and I am your lady and you're my. And what? Don't sing the words of this song.
Okay. Cluster Bungle saying, let's do a Christmas music quiz, so we'll definitely beat Graham. Yes, I think you will, Cluster Bungle. You're gonna kick my ass. Okay, next up, Dean Martin, who I have heard of. He was one of the,
let it snow.
He was one of the Rat Pack, and Let It Snow is the music off the end of Die Hard.
Yeah.
Well, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Okay, next up is just the randomest song ever, right? This is by Jonah Louie, and it's Stop the Cavalry.
But it's set at Christmas. First World War. Mr. Churchill. They're all in the, they're all in the. It's in the war, isn't it? He's sitting. He's like the bane, but isn't it like the pipes of peace? Oh, pipes of peace,
I
isn't it?
wish it was home for Christmas. Yeah.
But isn't it set like I don't know. It felt. I think pipes of peace, the Paul
Bang,
McCartney's.
that's another bomb on another town while Lazar and Jim have tea. If I get home, I'll tell the tale. I won for all the
Yeah,
peasancies. If I get
but
elected, I will stop. I will stop the cavalry.
it is a great song to play in a pub. I play it in a pub because it's just
But no
got
one knows the words to
three
it.
chords.
Yeah.
Three chords.
Yeah,
No,
that's
but
true.
everybody
No,
else, yeah. Well, you
they don't
get
know the
on.
words. It's one of those songs that everyone knows the tune to,
No,
but they
no,
just go.
no. It's good. Yeah, that's it. You play at the pub and they go, "Hey, Mr. Churchill."
I
That's
tell
what
you
they all
what,
do.
the 80s were a wild time, weren't they? Just like the music, the mix of music you had in the 80s was just absolutely bonkers. You still had
It was
people
brilliant.
making music who had obviously been making music in like the 30s and 40s. So it was all like,
Yeah,
pre-war weirdness. And then you had the 50s rock and roll revolution. Then you had the punks in the 70s. And then you had like the 80s of the electronic synth revolution. It was all just like, wow. Just yeah.
it was great. Load of one-hit wonders. Cutting Crew,
Yeah.
Owen Paul, all that
But
one-hit wonder.
they're all like
Timbuk
really
through.
different. One of the things I feel about Christmas songs, and I want to go on a little bit rant here,
Go on for it.
since Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You," which is, as far as I can say, the last decent Christmas song, which was 31 years ago, I think. Jesus, all Christmas songs have just been really similar, really the same. There's been no Stop the Cavalry. There's been no, it's all been like power ballads. It's not been
No, I
jingles
agree.
and
Yeah, but your generation can't write
more than
music, which is why
Slade and
bloody Glastonbury's full of my generation playing, right?
I don't think it's about not being able to write music. I think it's just you're not allowed to perform it unless you're a nepo baby, and nepo babies by and large aren't that talented.
True.
And so the ones who actually make it, like Coldplay or Gracie Abrams or someone,
Yeah.
you're like, well, they are actually talented, but they are
Yeah.
nepo babies.
Nepo
Yeah. Didn't Churchill fight in World War One? Yes. He wasn't down in the trenches though. He was down in Turkey, in Gallipoli.
Yeah,
And
Gallipoli.
Gallipoli was the
Yeah.
disaster when the Anzac troops were wiped out on the beach. It
Yeah.
was blamed on him. But that
It
was a
was.
bit unfair because he was the one who said, because he was lower down in the Navy then, he said, no, we should just fire the fucking, the cannons from the ships. We
Yeah.
should fire them at the Turkish people. And they said, no, we can't do that because that would be ungentlemanly conduct or something. So they just sent loads of troops to die instead. Or something.
He also the other thing was they blamed him for, which was a bit of a conspiracy theory. Is the Lusitania when it got sunk, carrying coal or was it weapons? But it had a naval escort, which Churchill supposedly sent away. So it got torpedoed. So and that brought America into the First World War. So who knows?
Well, for the first few year or so or longer, first couple of years of the battle at the Atlantic, the U-boats were just kicking our ass because every time they were trying to escort the ships, weren't they? They were trying to escort the ships, and every time a U-boat turned up, they'd go and chase after the U-boat and leave the merchant ships just abandoned, didn't they? And
have you seen Greyhound, the Tom Hanks film?
No.
That is worth a watch. It's just exactly what you described. He's he's an escort captain. It's a lot of AI in it, but he's an escort captain.
AI.
There's a lot of AI in the film, to generate the effects. And he's captain of a ship, and he's always having to break away from the convoy to go after the U-boat and take it out. And when he comes back, there's often a couple of the convoy ships sinking.
Because they'll send the U-boat and they'll go hello, and then they go quick, go after the U-boat, and they'll chase out, and then another couple of U-boats will turn up and kill everyone.
Yeah,
and I think it was a woman in Liverpool who was like a wren who managed to convince the top brass. She'd never been on a ship, but her brother got killed in that circumstance where the ships, the warships that were escorting the merchant vessels fucked off to go and chase after a U-boat. He was like, stop chasing the U-boats! Stay where you are and shoot them! Don't move, just shoot them. And that worked. Anyway, sorry, absolute fucking tangent there, but yeah, that's
Well, the
Stop the
word
Cavalry
Churchill would send us off to the World War.
by
World War-
Jonah Louis. That's a pub quiz question, isn't it? Who sung
Yeah,
Stop
it
the
is.
Cavalry? It was Jonah
Yeah,
Louis.
Jonah Lewis. And you, as I said, 3 chords on the piano, and
Yeah.
you got the whole pub singing.
And number 12 got the shittest Paul McCartney song ever, and that's saying something. This is the guy who wrote the Frog chorus.
Ding,
Let's not
ding,
forget.
ding, ding. Wonderful
Wonderful
Christmas
Christmas time.
time. And why
Absolute
is it not the
shite.
pipe? The pipes of peace is a much First World War football
Supermarket
game.
jingle. Yeah.
First World War football game.
Yeah.
Pipes of peace. Great Christmas song.
And then at number 11, you lose me once you bring in a singing choir of kids. I hate kids in films. I hate them on records. I hate them in real life. Just go away, kids. Leave me alone. I'm going to be a Grinch. And this is Happy
Grinch.
Christmas, War is Over by John Lennon and the Harlem Community Choir.
It's a nice song. It's
I can't stand
right.
kids singing. Do you know what I find the most irritating? I'm such a Grinch. The most irritating musical. Like, by and large, I like musicals, right? By and large. But there's a couple that I fucking hate, and I really, really hate them. And the main one is Annie. I cannot stand it. Good that she's in an orphanage. I'm glad she's in an orphanage.
Tomorrow.
No, don't. Oh, it's just an entire musical of earworms.
Do you like the Wall? The album?
Yes.
Well, it's got kids in it. We don't need no education.
Yeah, but I mean that's a piss take, innit? It's not like because they sing in a regional accent as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Oi, teacher, leave them kids alone.
Don't teach it your meat. You can't have any porridge.
Chris says nothing wrong with the frog chorus. Oh, come on, everything's wrong with the frog chorus.
Oh, the frog chorus is lovely. And I was one of the few people in the 80s to go and see Give My Regards to Broad Street.
Ooh.
his film. I went to see Give My Regards to Broad Street in an empty cinema. I was like, oh, I mean, what? Oh, I must be,
you and nobody else.
At the end of the run. No, beginning of the run.
Yeah. Okay. And Titanic's sister ship, the Britannic, sunk a German sub. There you go. Take that.
There you go.
German submissive.
Yeah, and then it sank.
Yeah. Now at number 10, and you might say this isn't a Christmas song. I did mention it before. It's Stay Another Day.
Stay now. I like the Tory version of this. Do you remember it?
Yeah, wasn't it Cassette Boy?
The Cassette Boy version is excellent.
Yeah. I'm looking at the lyrics. There's nothing about Christmas. Nothing about Christmas. But Brian Harvey from E17 once ate a greasy baked potato and ended up running over his own head. But that actually happened. Truth is stranger than fiction.
Got run over by his Merc, yeah.
He ran over his own head. He accidentally, and he blamed it on a greasy baked potato he'd eaten.
He got out.
Discombobulated him.
For the video, they are wearing white furry things with snow.
Yeah, because they were trying to get it to be Christmas number 1, weren't they?
Yeah.
But so we're into the 10. This is apparently the best. Okay, the best 10. So I'm going to throw in one of the worst. And at number 10, I'm going to have Mr. Blobby, but not the one you're thinking of, because although Mr. Blobby
Have a Blobby Christmas
was Christmas number 1 in 1993, beating Take That. Because naughty schoolboys who were 14 years old at the time all went out to Woolworths and bought loads of copies of it to stop Take That getting another Christmas one. No, this was a few years later, 2 years later, and it was called Christmas in Blobbyland. And it got to number 36 in the charts. And it's fucking awful. It's not even like so bad it's good. It's just
So did he have two? Because he had to have a Blobby Christmas as well, wasn't it? Wasn't there?
Yeah. The first one was Mr. Blobby. It was just like a song about Mr. Blobby, and that was.
Yeah.
But that brings Christmas in Blobbyland was specifically about Christmas.
I think the Wombles did a Christmas song as well. Then
they did. They're on my list. Don't worry, I'm getting to them. I'm getting to them.
Okay.
Right. So who you got next?
Okay. Well, Step Into Christmas, Elton John, Ninth Most Played.
Again. Never heard it. I don't know that song. Is that the one that he did with Ed Sheeran? Was that it? No?
Maybe I've never. It didn't ring my bell. I didn't. I
Excuse
didn't
me.
even know Elton John had done. I would have said Nikita was a bit more Christmassy. I know it wasn't a Christmas, but the snow, Russian border. Oh, Nikita, you know, you want how many football clubs I own? Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Anyway, if step into Christmas, it's
Okay.
probably on it. Yeah.
So at number 9 on my list of the worst Christmas songs of all time,
Go for it.
R2D2 and C3PO singing a song called Sleigh Ride. Now, if anyone's seen the Hot Star Wars Holiday Special, I'm so sorry. But you know when Carrie Fisher, who's coked off her tits at the end of that TV show, starts singing a song to the tune of Star Wars? Yeah. Imagine that, but just so much worse. Anthony Daniels narrates and R2D2 squeaks, parps, and burbles
Yeah.
in a Christmassy tone. This is a real thing. You can look it up. It's on YouTube. It's called R2D2 and C3PO Sleigh Ride. Talking of slaying, hey, Miss Paula Thomas, you slay, because she just dropped a £5 super chat in the super chat fans. Graham, look into the Western Approaches tactical unit and its mathematically gifted teenage women in Liverpool. Yeah, you can go and visit. I've been to the Western Approaches in Liverpool. It's just off Type Barn Street, Duke Street, not Duke Street. I think it's just off Dale Street. It's not far. It's in the sort of business area of town. It's not far from the town hall, is it? Is it round the corner? Is it part of the Exchange Flags building? I can't remember. Anyway, I have been there many moons ago, but I should go back again. Yeah, incredibly gifted, mathematical young teenage women who managed to turn the tide of war through mathematics.
Yeah. And all the women at Bletchley Park, and all the women that got them
It's
in
why
to the moon in Apollo 11.
It's why I'm not too concerned if Trump decides to declare war on everyone who's a bit cleverer than him, which is everybody, because they're all idiots. They're all knobheads. You know, Elon Musk, he's a fucking knobhead. If he was a mathematics genius, I might be a little bit concerned, but he's not. He's a razzle dazzle showman who's like the
people have their revenges in loads of different ways. I just do bad math if you work in the defense. But I like the fact it's like the Vanity Fair. We were talking about this afternoon. All the photographs are taken by somebody that really wanted to make them look fucking awful. it's just it's great.
Yeah, it's all good.
Little revenge.
Yeah. So next one on your list.
Well, of course, it's Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. By Slade. Although it's this down here as Merry Xmas, everyone, everybody. Sorry, it's Merry Xmas, everybody. Technically, do you reckon that a lot of those Gamony people who get very upset about them not being called Christmas trees?
You can't say Christmas anymore. You have to say Xmas. It's all woke.
It's all woke.
It's woke. Yeah.
I love the idea. You got these teachers writing on a whiteboard with a a pen, a marker pen that can be rubbed off, and these people sitting there, going, "Oh, my day, it was a blackboard. You can't say that anymore because it's all gone woke." It's like, no, it's literally the colour white, you fucking idiots. But yeah, you can't say Christmas. So Slade sang Merry Christmas, everybody, but Shakin' Stevens sang Merry Christmas, everyone. And he said Christmas, not Xmas.
Have a shaky Christmas.
Yeah. Shakin' Stevens, one of the best-selling artists of the 1980s. Shakin' Stevens.
He did more. He did so many records. Oh my god!
Insane output.
Yeah.
Prolific. So The Damned at number 8 on my terrible list. There ain't no sanity clause, which is a line taken from a Marx Brothers film like Duck Soup or something. Night at the Opera, and he says, "Sign this," and he looks at the contract. And he says, what's this? He says, "This is the sanity clause. It's standard in all contracts." And he says, "You can't fool me. There is no sanity clause." Anyway, the Damned thought they'd do the punk pioneers thought that they're doing an alternative Christmas anthem. And it's fucking awful. But not quite as awful as my number 7, which is David Hasselhoff, best-selling artist in German history, doing Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells. He did a version of Jingle Bells. I think it was in 2010 this came out, and it is absolutely fucking awful. It's beyond bad. Wow. So where are we next? We're on Chris Rea, I think.
Chris Rea.
Driving home for Christmas to get my fruit lozenge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Driving
never
home
team up
for
with Dire
Christmas.
Straits, mate, because they'll all call you diarrhea.
Classic.
So this is Driving Home for Christmas. The gravelly voiced. He did a few songs about driving. He did The Road to Hell as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
written about the
That's-
M25, which is funny. I think it should be written about the
and
M62 because that's the
yeah.
road to Hull. This is
Yeah.
the road to Hull,
Oh, yeah.
which is just as bad,
Yeah.
almost. Are you a Chris Rea fan? Do you appreciate
Yeah, I like a bit of Chris Rea. He's all right. Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, don't mind a bit of Chris Rea.
He's one of those artists who was really, really prolific in the 80s and then just stopped.
A lot of us about, we all, but
Yeah, but they just stop. Why does everyone stop? They just go, oh, that's it. I've written all the things I want to make now.
Well, we didn't get paid any money because all the recording contracts gave us like £1 per album, and the recording studios gave us, and there was loads of drugs, and we all burnt out.
Yeah. So number 6 on my list, right? You're not going to believe this. Do you remember Minder?
Yeah, Dennis Waterman and George Cole.
Yeah. They did a song in 1983, and they actually appeared on Top of the Pops singing it, and it's called "What Are We Gonna Get Air Indoors?"
Classic.
Absolutely fucking.
Oh, can I sing the theme
awful.
Tune? Oh, Dennis, you can't. Oh,
Chris Rea and Mark Knopfler should get together to make a super group called Diarrhea. I already made that joke, foot and stuck. The M6 around Birmingham is the road to hell. Yeah, Spaghetti Junction.
It really is.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
You wouldn't catch me on a U-boat, that's for sure. Way too claustrophobic, says Pete.
It
interesting
is.
subject though. Brave man. Basically, an unalive yourself mission near the end. Have you seen the movie Das Boot?
Oh, a load of times.
I'm never getting into it. I'm never, ever getting into a submarine. Just fuck off. Just no, not doing that. That's one thing I won't do.
I've been loads of submarines, but I think in my old job, but it weirdly, this is a true story. Emma and I went to the Submarine Museum in Southampton, and I've been loads of subs, all right through the sort of 80s and 90s. And but I told you I get claustrophobia now, right? It comes on with age. I went on this submarine at the Southampton Museum called the Alliance. It's a 1972 submarine. It's quite big. And I went in and I went, I've got to get out. It's really stressed. I've got to get out. And I was out. I had to go out for the little side exit. And I said, oh God, I've been in loads of submarines and I can't do it now. I can't go inside a sub.
Fair enough.
I've been in a U-boat in Bremen when I was in Germany. They are bloody tiny. Das Boat, we talked about this in the films. There's the making of Das Boat is on YouTube.
I think it's the greatest anti-war film ever.
The director tortured
Wolfgang Peterson. Yeah, he
tortured the actors.
There was Wolfgang Peterson, and then who was the other guy? Werner Herzog. These German directors in the 70s and 80s who just literally tried to kill the people working. James Cameron did as well in the shooting of the Abyss. He nearly drowned his fucking actors.
Yeah,
they were very lucky not to die.
But I mean, they were getting scurvy. There was mold on the inside of the set. They were breathing in mold, and they were all really unwell. And their teeth were dropping. They looked terrible. They that weight loss and the way they look is genuine.
Yeah. Chris C making my what's long, hard, and full of semen. A submarine joke for me here, saying Pete, something about the sneaky nature of submarine warfare appears to me lol. Plus, being gay, I would be in my element, stuck in a tube with 100 other men, lol. That does sound quite good.
You were laughing like Kenneth Williams. Did that again? About.
Woo. Anyway, you don't want to be on board a boat with a gay man. They attract enemy radar. They nudge you while you're aiming. They muck about. They always demand to be at the captain's table. Sorry, if you haven't seen the TV show Brass Eye, you might not know what I'm referencing.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what you were talking
about. I'm not being homophobic. I'm just saying. Just quoting from the very, very funny satirical show Brass Eye. So who was last? Was that you with Driving Home for Christmas? Okay, do I get one now?
You do. Go on, do
okay, can I have Iggy Pop's White Christmas? It's fucking awful.
Go for it.
Yeah, Iggy Pop. High on all the drugs. He's taken all the drugs. When he says White Christmas, he's referring to the cocaine. Okay, he did a cover of White Christmas. It is truly, truly fucking awful. Okay, so next on.
All right, so classic Wizard. And I wish it could be Christmas every day. It's classic. You know, it's got all the
Yeah.
instruments.
I've heard it. I've heard that one.
And you don't like it?
Well, I mean, the sentiment is a bit like, would you really want it to be Christmas every day? Because Black Mirror did an episode called White Christmas, which is an anthology episode, and it ended. I think it was with "Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day," with someone stuck in a snow globe for thousands and thousands of years.
Oh no!
Trapped because of the terrible thing that
But it's got
he
that.
did.
I like the Wizard because it's got that, the sound of all the saxophones in the background. That's a certain 50s sound, isn't it? I can't remember the name of the guy that developed that. A lot of the girl bands had the sort of the big band sax, and Wizard had that sound in the background. I can't remember what the name is of the technique and the band, but it was, maybe somebody in the chat might know, but it's really good. I mean, it's a classic. You got to have a bit of Wizard.
Yeah. So Black Mirror, the episode, the Christmas episode, it's typical Black Mirror. They had the most depressing Christmas episode ever. It was even more depressing than the Christmas episode of EastEnders, which is always fun. Like the EastEnders famously had the Christmas episode and ended on Arthur Fowler had been arrested for something he didn't do, and it ended with him in a jail cell crying.
That's right. I remember that.
Doof, 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 doof. And it's like, fucking hell, guys. But yeah, so in the Black Mirror special, Ralph Spall, Nepo baby, he becomes he's stuck. Wizard, the every day, what's it called? The Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day.
Yeah.
Becomes a cruel, endless torment as he's stuck. It's played on a loop as he's trapped in a digital hell, experiencing centuries per minute, representing the ultimate holiday despair. So I think that Charlie Brooker and the team at Black Mirror have ruined that song for me, because now I just think of like existential dread when I hear about it. I just imagine myself trapped in a snow globe forever and ever and ever and ever. Should we do one of the terrible songs?
Go on.
Cheeky Girls, Have a Cheeky Christmas.
Excellent.
So this was a song that came out in 2003. They caught the world's attention in Pop Stars The Rivals, which was some talent show shite from the noughties. And Romanian sisters Gabriella and Monica singing. They sung "We Are the Cheeky Girls," and then they did a Christmas song, and it was fucking awful. And then one of them started dating a Lib Dem MP who I think has defected to Refuck now, Annie.
Lempit, what's his name?
Limpic, OPEC.
Yeah.
OPEC, the oil consortium. So that was pretty bad. Let's not talk about that ever again. And then at number 4 on your list, probably the most famous sort of British.
It's Christmas time.
Yeah, thank God it's them.
Lemon and lime
you.
and lemonade.
It's Do They Know It's Christmas by Band Aid, a supergroup put together for the plight of the children starving in Ethiopia.
And now your generation don't like it because it's like, there's no snow in Africa, it's racist. And it's like, oh.
There is snow in Africa. Top of Mount Kilimanjaro sometimes, I guess.
Then. There is snow. Well, there is snow on top of a mountain in Africa. But it's fallen out of vogue a little bit.
Well, yeah, because Bono sings "Thank God It's Them" instead of you, which is a bit.
That's a little
bit rough. And also, they treat Africa as one country, and it's not. It's Ethiopia that's having the problems. They were the ones who were having the famine.
Yeah,
and the war.
But they're to rhyme it. It's rhyming. It's about rhyming.
I know. It's a catchy tune though, written by
Midger
of Ultravox fame, who also wrote Vienna and Love's Great Adventure, which is that is an underrated classic of the 80s pop era. Okay, so at number 3, we're going to Whamageddon, everybody.
Off the list, all I want is Christmas, Mariah Carey.
No, you missed one.
Wham! Number 3, Wham! Yeah,
Whamageddon.
I love this. I'm surprised this isn't number 1, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is no one wants to listen to it now because it Whamageddons everyone. I'm so annoyed. It's like 2 weeks ago when the hardware store here in Durham and in Langley Park, I went in and I went, I need this thing. I needed like some wire strippers or something. And they didn't have it. And then I was walking out, and then I thought, oh, while I'm here, I'll get some gloves or something. I turned around and went, have you got some gloves? And if I had just walked out at that moment, I wouldn't have got Whamageddoned. Until last week, when I was walking through Manchester on my way from Victoria to Oxford Road Station, and for some reason in the square at the back of the town hall, they decided that this restaurant that wasn't even fucking open because it was like, I don't know, 10 o'clock in the morning, would be blasting out. Do they know it's Christmas? So there you go. Anyway, do you want to know what's on my number three?
Just on that though, what I like about that song is there are loads of people with mixers and all sorts of what's called a Chura mixing boards creating that song.
Yes.
And when I got, I like lots of synthesizers. I've got lots of old synths, and when I buy a mixing board, I like to see if I can create that song because it's gone bum 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 bum. That's your bass, and then you go to dung dung dung, and you build it up, and you can make an absolute copy of that. And it's a good of how good the mixing board is. It's great to use the sounds on the synths to create it, and you can create an absolute 100% copy of that song without obviously not his vocals, but everything else. You watch loads of people do that on YouTube, just as a mental music exercise. Create. And they do it all year round. You'd be happy to hear. Okay,
awesome.
Go for yours.
So I get Whamageddon on the 1st of January. So we got some suggestions coming in.
Oh, good.
I Am Santa by The Darkness. And Edward is saying In the Navy by the Village People.
Yeah.
I think that's a suggestion, or you're just talking about naval things. Jenny points out that Stanley Kubrick nearly killed Malcolm McDowell during a filming of Clockwork Orange. I know he fucked his eyes up.
Oh yeah,
the scene where his eyes are being held over.
Yeah, that's horrible.
The Vicho technique. So fun story. I went to Denmark in 1993 to go and visit my auntie and uncle who live over there. And it was the first time I'd ever been on a plane, so that was fun. And it was the first time I'd ever flown alone at the same time. So it got my love of traveling without having to worry about anything.
Flown alone. The next
flown alone, yeah. Well, in Home Alone 2, he is neither home nor alone. I'm just saying, as a title of a film, that is very, very, very... I mean, we could take that to the trading standards, couldn't we?
Yeah,
it's like the never-ending story. It fucking ends. It ends. There's credits. That's it. The end of the film. I want my money back. But yes, what were we talking about? I've forgotten. Gone off on a tangent.
Star Wars. Where are the stars fighting each other? Anyway, no. So we were moving. You're going to give me one of your.
It's just David Hasselhoff, David Chase, like punching each other in the face. Peace. I don't even swim. Due to when I breathe in, my pot belly fills with air and flips me on my back. It's like putting armbands on my feet. I float. I like floating, like the balloons in it. Band-Aid was written to appeal to the middle classes of the 80s.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Okay, so number 3 for me.
Yeah.
Roy Wood and the Wombles. I wish it could be a wombling Merry Christmas every day. It's a mashup of Wizard's song and for some reason I don't know, Mike Batt and the Roy Wood did the song. The Wombles did an entire album of songs like Remember You're a Womble, Minuetto Allegretto. There was a lot of novelty songs. They don't really have novelty songs anymore. And that's what I mean. Like, at least back in the day, there were sort of...
The Barron Knights. And, they were really good. And the Goodies used to do The Man's Best Friend is His Duck, and I Am a Cider Drinker, the Barron Knights. And
well, the first David Bowie song was about the fucking Laughing Gnome. That is a batshit insane song, Bowie. What are you doing?
Yes.
That was when he was taking the wrong drugs. Okay, so number 2.
Mariah Carey,
on Spotify.
All I Want for Christmas Is You. Made famous by the Love Actually film classic.
Yeah. Well, it was also Christmas number 1, wasn't it? So
forever.
It was the last great Christmas song. I'm sorry, but there just hasn't been anything since. I mean, you can say The Darkness, but it's not really sticking in people's heads.
No, The Darkness it's on Emma's list. You forgot I should have a Shawaddy Waddy Christmas.
Shawaddy Waddy. Did they do a...
They did a Christmas. Have a Shawaddy Waddy Christmas.
I've got a story about Shawaddy Waddy, but I can't tell you it online because I'll tell you afterwards. Ask me about my story about Shawaddy Waddy. It's the randomest fucking thing.
But everybody who talks about Shawadi Waddy, they always used to do a certain paedophile's voice because they used to go Shawadi Waddy, and they would do that. But you can't do that now.
No.
The guy, but they used that was anybody.
I'm about to take down the wooden statue of him outside that gym in Glasgow. Anyway, I did that. There was a statue of.
There wasn't, was there?
Yeah, there was a statue of him. There was a
God.
statue of him outside the fucking gym or leisure centre, or I think it was the leisure centre.
Jeez.
Hello, kiddie. Oh, Jesus,
Yeah.
that guy, he always gave me the creeps.
Yeah,
Anyway,
absolutely.
so that's number two.
Well, that's
All
a
About
side
Christmas
note. Just
Is
as
You.
an aside note on that, when that all came out,
Yeah.
all my parents and everybody of my generation's parents went, "Oh, we always thought it was a bit dodgy." Oh, did you? Did you? We were all writing letters to him saying, "Please, can I drive a fire?" And you're like, "Oh, he's a bit dodgy." You didn't think, "No, don't write that letter. Don't go on that show." No, but you all went, "Oh, he's a bit dodgy." We always thought he was a bit dodgy. Did you? Did you? Oh, good. Thanks a lot. That's great parenting.
So yeah, and then I've got my Christmas number two, the worst,
Go on,
the
go
absolute
on.
worst.
Yeah,
I mean,
go on.
I talk about like parody songs and stuff like jokes, but sometimes if a parody song just does not land, and it's just irritating.
Yeah.
And I think the one that started as a ringtone. So those of you, the younger generation, you might not realize this, but you used to have to buy ringtones for your phone. And phones could only play a few notes back then. It was a bit like listening to your Specky play a fucking tune, right? And people would put adverts in the papers listing all of these tunes that you could download to be the call on your phone. So if your phone went off in a funeral, if it went off in a wedding, if it went off in a seminar, if it went off in a school assembly, you know, you could have a funny tune on your phone, and people would spend so much money on this shite. And a lot of people made a fuckload of money out of basically transcribing pop songs onto a Casio keyboard with one octave of notes.
Because they're all midis, weren't they?
And the big winner of all this nonsense was an act called Crazy Frog.
Crazy Frog.
It was supposed to be someone doing an impression of a phone ringing, which then led to this Jingle Bells by Crazy Frog. And you can watch it on YouTube if you're feeling, I don't know, suicidal. I would really, really advise against it. It was just utter cash grab shit. It's like the anti-talent, isn't it? It's just like when we talk about movies being a bit of a cash grab, at least they put some effort into it. I think it annoys me when there's a cash grab that they've put no effort in whatsoever, and it's just fucking appalling. And that's what Crazy
that was appalling.
Frogs,
I remember. I do remember that.
Absolutely awful. And Daylight M says no tar. Yeah. So what's your number one on this Spotify list?
So the Spotify list is The Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues
and Kirsty MacColl. And sadly,
had the dodgy word in it, but the versions you hear now, that word's been rubbed over. But so a lot of people sing.
I'm going to throw that accusation of that you said. Well, they had to rhyme it. What else are they going to rhyme with that word? Hey. But yeah.
But it's a classic.
It is absolute classic.
It is a classic.
Before
not my favorite, but but
it's probably my favorite Christmas song because it's not very Christmassy. It's not like the jingle, the sleigh bell noise and.
Well, they've missed two others, which I was surprised not. So there's the Santa Claus is Coming Home from About a Boy, the song that his dad wrote that was killing him. Santa Claus is coming home. No, anyway, that never got released as a song, but it's catchy.
Yeah.
The one I thought, there's a song from Have I Majesty's Secret Service. Do you know where Christmas trees are? Do you know where Christmas trees are grown? It's a James Bond song. It's a little bit sort of a Decifile Nazi undertone kind of song.
Is this when he's skiing on people's?
Yeah.
Oh, he's skiing down the hill. And he goes through like a beer hall, and I've got this image in my head. I don't think this ever happened, But James Bond skis along the table and everyone picks the
Yeah.
beers up so he doesn't knock the beer. And then when he goes off, they put the beers back down on the table.
I think that is that.
Did I just make that up? Did that actually happen? Because that
I
would be
think
cool.
that might have been a different one. I don't know, but do you know where Christmas trees are growing? It's always, those sort of 60s kind of sets are always a bit the Odessa music. Obviously set. There's another one. Andy Williams did a song. I can't remember the name of it that Emma plays, and it sounds like I'm in West Germany. I'm hiding from an SS secret ring. I'm scared, and it's a Christmas song. Andy Williams sings, and he sings it, and he starts.
Okay.
And this is a bit of a 60s sinister Germany undercore. And then he sings it in German halfway through. I went, oh my God. So Andy Williams has got one of those sort of 60s dodgy. And do you know where Christmas trees are growing? Is again it feels a bit the tone Odessa-file, Germany hidden song. But I do like where doing that song. But my favorite Christmas song is the Boobly version of White Christmas, because of it's exactly a good copy of the Drifters, and I love hearing that. And the video, if you go and look at it on YouTube, the Drifters singing with it's Santa Claus sings White Christmas, I'm dreaming of a white, and the elves sing in the background. It's so funny. It's just the best. I put it on my company website one year. Just said, I'm off. I'm on Christmas. And I just put the video up, took all the icons off, shoved that Christmas up. Anyone clicked on my company page, they had to sit through that video. It's great.
Well, before we come to my Christmas number one worst song of all time. Well, it's not even number one. This is just a Christmas song. Jenny Robinson, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Very kind of you. Look for the Mariah Carey, Marilyn Manson mashup of All I Want for Christmas, Beautiful People on YouTube. It works so well. The beautiful people, the beautiful people. It's all relative to the size of your steeple. I'm going to check that out. I was a bit of a Marilyn Manson fan back in the day. I quite liked the fact that at the time in the mid-90s, you could go and see like Marilyn Manson, Rage Against the Machine, Sepultura, and then next week you could go and see Menswear and the Blue Tones. And all these like not very rocky bands, but I once saw Typo Negative doing a cover of Shoplifters of the World Unite by the Smiths. I'll never forget that. But it was so fucking random. Ms. Paula Thomas, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. I have no idea what this means, but you might be able to help me out, Rach. JS avoided the Stoke Mandeville games every time I competed. Interesting. I suspect he got wind out of university applications.
Yeah, so Jimmy Savile.
Oh,
Mandeville was the hospital he raised all the money for, the wings and everything.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you for being here, Rach, and translating, decoding that one for me, because I'll be sitting there going, you'll have to explain that to me a bit more. And then and someone like Jimmy Savile, and the whole thing will collapse and will be demonetized forever for bringing up the name of the Antichrist. My number one worst song, right? Do you remember Vindaloo? 1998.
Vindaloo. Yeah.
Piss Take song. It made fun of the video for Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve, and there was a funny bit where the guy who's pretending to be Richard Ashcroft, he gets on the bonnet of a car and the bonnet reverses and he falls off the fucking thing. Also notable, that video for an appearance from Matt Twatty Face from the George Dawes, what's his name? Little guy, bald guy, only gay in the village, from Little Britain. Him and David Williams from Matt Lucas. Thank you, Matt Lucas and Dave and Williams is in it as well, I think. But also a very young Lily Allen. She's in that video. Look out for her. But anyway, a few months later, they decided to team up with Alex from Blur and Damon Hirst and Keith Allen got together, and they made a video, a song called "Naughty Christmas" Goblin in the Office, and it is just absolutely fucking awful. And honestly, it's one of those things that once you see, you're like, oh my god, and then you forget about it, and then years later, someone goes, "Do you remember that song?" And you're like, "Oh no." It's quite appalling. It's desperately unfunny and just shite. And
That's the worst.
thanks to Diz for pointing out that is Matt Lucas.
Oh, well done.
That's the name that I was saying. So I've got some honourable mentions.
I've got an honorable mention. I'm
Go on.
going to say it's not a Christmas song because I'm breaking my rule, but it was number one at Christmas in 1983, and I went to see them twice.
Flying Tickets.
Tickets.
And you guys, that was what I was going to say. That was the same song. I was going to say it's not a Christmas song. It was a cover of Only You by Yazoo, Alison Moyet, and Vince Clarke of Christ. He was in everything. Wasn't he? He was in Depeche Mode, Erasure, Yazoo. He was in. Was it Assembly? Was he in Assembly or Electronic? Who sung "Getting Away with It"? That was Electronic. What did that Assembly sing?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Oh, someone's going to tell me.
He came up for me with Yazoo upstairs at Eric's when I first heard him.
Assembly band. I think Electronic was the guy. It was Fergal Sharkey from the Undertones and Pet Shop Boys were Electronic. I think the Assembly was Vince Clarke. And no, sorry, Fergal Sharkey was the Assembly. Sorry, let's get that mixed up. Electronic and the Assembly. Fergal Sharkey, and they had a song Never Never. That was their big song, but Vince Clarke did the music for it. So Vince Clarke was in like 4 different bands over the course of like 4 years in the 80s, and then he settled on Erasure with Andy Bell, and he stayed there. I'm gonna look up Electronic now.
Well, I always thought it was when he formed Erasure with Andy Bell. I remember as a teenager being so shocked how much Andy Bell sounded like Alison Moyet in the first few songs, and then his voice changes. But the first cut, I thought, wow, I see he was going for a sound. He just didn't do it with Alison Moyet, and then it changed into more Erasure.
Well, Electronic was Bernard Sumner of New Order, so he was Joy Division, New Order, Electronic. Johnny Marr, and their guest vocalist in the first song that they made with Bernard Sumner was Neil Tennant from the Pet Shop Boys,
who I've seen at Wembley Arena.
Oh,
from the furthest away, as I said, when we did this.
I've seen them at Glastonbury, but I'd love to have seen them, like, when in the early 90s.
I'm not sure I can count. I saw them on big screens at Wembley Arena. I was like,
come on, you were there. You were there. You were imbibing the atmosphere.
I was half a mile away from them, but I was there.
Stop the front page. Hold the front page. Harry Flashman in the chat says Vince Clarke made me a cup of tea once.
Hey. Perfect.
Dubstep Christmas by Goldie Looking Chain. Is that a good one or a bad one? Keith Allen was a songwriter. Yeah, I think he was. He used to hang around with much more talented people. Father of Alfie Allen, Nepo Baby, and Lily Allen, Nepo Baby. It's funny how these Nepo babies turn out, isn't it? And
you should do a website about.
I should do a website that lists all these Nepo babies.
Maybe you could give them a sort of, on your private school Matafia, have a column for Nepo Baby marking column. Little dot just saying Nepo Baby as well as private school.
Yeah, I should, shouldn't I?
That'd be really interesting.
Because they usually go hand in hand, those things.
Yeah.
I added the 1,299th person to the list today. It was the Duke of Marlborough. Known as Jamie Blandford. Yeah, he's been done for strangling the same person. I assume it's a woman.
Yeah.
On 3 separate periods, on three times over an 18-month period. So he's been added to the list. He's a relative of Sir Winston Churchill and Diana, Princess of Wales.
It's like there's a whole class of people we don't see that run the country and that we don't know anything about.
Hey, Rach, if Lady Di is the people's princess, does that make her son the will of the people?
Is it going across?
It's going across the screen. I'm here all week. Please try the fish. Okay, so
take us to the door.
Next on my list of I mentioned, so go back to the Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah,
Always on My Mind. The cover version that they did of Elvis' song, Always on My Mind. They did a cover version of it, which came number 1 in 1987, I think, and it's the song that beat Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues, which has never been Christmas number one, to the number one slot.
Ooh, nice.
And I like it. I'm sorry, it's got nothing to do with Christmas, but the video is mental. It's got Judd Ackland, Josh, it's J-A.
Diplomatic immunity.
J-O-S-S, Josh Ackland, diplomatic immunity. And in it, and he seems to be drunk in the back of a car with the Pet Shop Boys for some reason. That's like the 80s, the real wild time. So
they were great. They were a wild time.
Yeah. Next up, I've got Mad World, Gary Jules.
Yeah, we talked about this, didn't we?
Donnie
it's a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie.
No, it's not. It's a Halloween movie. It ends on Halloween.
Didn't we say? Oh no, we said the soundtrack was a Christmas movie when we were doing the film.
Yeah, well, kind of, because it got to number one, which was just fucking weird. And it was like a year after the movie came out as well. It was just bizarre.
Kids, open your presents while I put Donnie Darko on music.
It was just like, let's make the most depressing song of all time, Christmas number one. Because, you know, someone pointed out Dirty Den serving Ange divorce papers on EastEnders on Christmas Day. Yeah, Christmas Day episode of EastEnders wasn't depressing enough. Let's make the Christmas number one Mad World, which was a cover of a Tears for Fears song, which is the original Tears for Fears song is quite poppy. One of my favourite Christmas number ones, and obviously this is because our dear friend John Mortar helped get it to number one, and that was Rage Against the Machine's Killing in the Name Of, aka Fuck You, I Won't Do What You Tell Me, which was Christmas number one in 2009, and that was as a result of a campaign to stop the fucking X Factor getting Christmas number one again.
Hey.
So there you go. And then we've got
well, it was like Fuck the Tories. That was going to be a Christmas number one. We were all buying loads of copies of it.
Oh yeah, by Kay and the Gang.
So that would be the number one Christmas. Yeah, but we didn't get it there, did we? But nearly.
It was nearly. So yeah, and then I want to really warmly recommend. Andy Williams did an album of Christmas songs. Which is awesome. Phil Spector did an album of Christmas songs. Now the problem is that Phil Spector is a fucking monster who's now in jail for murdering his wife.
Yeah.
So if he's even still alive,
that's the sound. I think the Phil Spector sound. You know that sound is in the back of the Wizard.
Yeah. But I just want to say, I fucking hate Lad Baby, and it's about as funny as finding a fucking lump. And for the last 5 years or something, they've done a Christmas song. They've done the cover version where they've changed the words to sausage rolls.
Yeah.
And that's been Christmas number one.
Okay.
I'm not happy about that.
No. No.
That's quite appalling. It's quite sad.
The other one I really like, which we haven't talked about, it's a 50s song, which Vonda Shepherd did, which was Last Night I Saw Mummy Kissing Santa Claus.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great, nowhere on any of our lists, but it's Vonda Shepherd did it on Ally McBeal, and it charted, but also the 50s version of that, the way it's brilliant.
Yeah. So the last 2 years, Wham has been at number one.
My one. Well, why not?
Which wasn't number one in the 80s, by the way, when it came out. It was never number one. What did we have before that? We had Lad Baby for years. Ed Sheeran and Lad Baby, just Ed Sheeran on his own. There was a song called Rockabye by Clean Bandit featuring Sean Paul and Anne Marie. It's like a bunch of people that you don't know. You know, like you introduce the people at a party, people expect you to know who they are, and you're like,
yeah,
a bit like that. There was one in 2015 called A Bridge Over You. Lewisham and Greenwich NHS Choir.
Yeah.
Ben Hey Now, Something I Need in 2014. In 2013, Sam Bailey with a song called Skyscraper. I've never heard of any of these. 2012, another project by our friend John Mortar, which was the Justice Collective, featuring the guys from The Farm, Liverpool band, singing He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother by the Hollies, and that was to raise funds for the families affected
and
by
also
Hillsborough.
Done by London 4 Hull 0, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
They did that song as well. He Ain't Heavy, My Brother.
We've got military wives versus Gareth Malone, Wherever You Are. 19 military wives. Okay. In 2010, it was Matt Cardle, When We Collide. 2009, as I said, was Rage Against the Machine. A cover of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah was 2008.
Oh yeah,
You know,
that's good.
Mad
That
World
has been
wasn't
listed.
depressing enough.
Yeah, the version in Ali Mobile again of Hallelujah is really good.
Yeah. And then in 2007, it was Leon Jackson, Leona Lewis the year before that, Shane Ward the year before that, and that was all X Factor. And then Band-Aid 20 years on, Do They Know It's Christmas? And then in 2003, Mad World, which you mentioned. Do you know what was number one for Christmas in 2002? Girls Aloud, Sound of the Underground, which is a great song, but it's got nothing to do with Christmas. And then the only one that I've seen here, which is like a proper Christmas song, then again, it was a cover version. Yeah. Robbie Williams and Nicole Kidman. Something Stupid.
Oh yeah, something. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's a good song.
Wasn't a Christmas song, yeah. And then Bob the Builder in 2000, Can We Fix It? We'll celebrate the birth of the new millennium by putting this terrible song on as number one. Westlife.
We all thought we were gonna die.
Yeah. The Spice Girls had a trilogy in the 90s. They had Two Become One, followed by Too Much, followed by Goodbye. Three Christmas number ones on the trot, which wasn't beaten until Lad Baby came along and all that shit.
Spice Girls song. Ooh.
Michael Jackson had the Christmas number one in the 90s with in 1995 with Earth Song, E17 as we've mentioned, Stay Another Day. 1993, Mr. Blobby was already mentioned. Whitney Houston got it in 92 with I Will Always Love You. Queen got it in 91, possibly as a result of Freddie Mercury passing away, but Bohemian Rhapsody. And Cliff Richard got a couple in the 80s, didn't he? He had Saviour's Day, which I don't even fucking remember. Yeah. And Mistletoe and Wine, which I do remember.
Mistletoe and Wine, yeah.
That's not anywhere. 1989, Do They Know It's Christmas? Band-Aid again. But that was the Stockton Waterman cover version with Kylie and that, and Sonia.
Oh, yeah.
Sonia. And then, we got... what are we going back to now? We've got Always On My Mind, Pet Shop Boys. We mentioned that in 87. Jackie Wilson with Reet Petite.
Oh, I remember that dancing at the Ilford
Palais
video.
The claymation video.
It was the New Year's Eve, Ilford Palais, where they searched the girls for knives. That's a great... And that was a great New Year's Eve, dancing to that. That was good.
Yeah.
Back 1985, 96.
Gotta say, though, from Do They Know It's Christmas getting to number one in 1989, all the way to Last Christmas being number one by Wham in 2023, none of the songs feature the word Christmas. Oh, they do actually. Band-Aid 20. So that apart from Band-Aid, if you take Band-Aid out, the last Christmas song to have Christmas in the title, that was a new song when it came out, was Merry Christmas Everyone by Shakin' Stevens in 1985. That was 40 years ago.
When was Band-Aid? Because that has
84.
Christmas in it. That has Christmas in it. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that was 84 the year before. Flying Pickets, 83, Only You, as we said, the a cappella version. Is that the right word for it? A cappella?
Yeah, it is a bit like that, isn't it?
And then
Faye Barbershop.
Renee and Renato, Save Your Love.
Save your love for me, save your love.
Do you know was that number one in 1981? The Human League. Oh, don't you want me?
Oh,
no, I can't believe it when you say don't you want me.
Oh, it was David Bowie. David Bowie was doing the vocals, wasn't he? I thought.
Bowie's in space.
Bowie's in
space. Or whenever I sing, I ever sound like David Bowie or Morrissey. Oh, Morrissey, singing the song. That's just like, that's the only thing I can sing.
Bastard you.
1980 was the St. Winifred School Choir with There's No One Quite Like Grandma, which was fucking awful.
God, no one quite like Grandma.
Do you know what 1989, the year I was born? This is really cool. Christmas number one. Pink Floyd. Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. We don't need no education.
We don't need no education.
We don't need no full control.
Education.
Boney M at 78 with Mary's Boy Child. That didn't come up.
Mary's Boy Child. Didn't they get accused of lip syncing? I don't know. Was that Boney M or was that? I know Milli Vanilli did.
No, it was Milli Vanilli, but the guy behind Milli Vanilli who wrote all the songs for them was the same guy who wrote the songs for Boney M. It's the same guy. That's the connection.
I love the Rah Russian machine, whatever it was. I used to love that. Rah Rasputin.
In 1977, Wings, Paul McCartney's Wings, with Mull of Kintyre, which no one can remember
that's
now.
No one remembers.
No one can remember it.
I bought the single. It was classic.
76 was Johnny Mathis with When a Child is Born.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with a bit of Johnny Mathis.
Soledo. And then Queen with Bohemian Rhapsody again in 75.
Really?
Maud in 74 with Lonely This Christmas. Slade in 73. Little Jimmy Osmond. In 1982 with Long Haired Love from Liverpool to Liverpool. You Be My Sunshine Baby from LA. Oh my God.
Jimmy Osmond.
1971. It was Wayne. You know, Wayne Lynch delivering his milk.
Oh,
Benny Hill.
Benny
The
Hill.
fastest milkman in the West.
Bernie. Oh God, yeah, I remember that.
Is that the leaves of us? No, the hinges of the gate. Oh, then Ernie's ghostly gold tops are rattling in their crate. They won't forget old Ernie.
Not Christmassy though, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then let's have a. Oh God! So Dave Edmunds, I hear you knocking. But then in 1969 was Rolf Harris, Two Little Boys. That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? 68, The Scaffold, Lily the Pink.
Yeah.
Great song. Scaffold was the brother of Paul McCartney. Called himself Mike McGeer because he didn't want to live off the McCartney name. Beatles in 67 with Hello Goodbye. And then the Beatles had 3 years in a row after Tom Jones, Green Green Grass at Home with I Want to Hold Your Hand, I Feel Fine, Day Tripper. Before that, it was Elvis, 62, Return to Sender, Danny Williams, Moon River. Oh, fantastic song.
I'm getting a vibe that the
61.
60s didn't really do Christmas songs.
60, it was Cliff Richard, I Love You. So he had some hits. He had a hit in 1960 and also in the 80s. And then it's just a bunch of people I've never heard. Oh, no, Harry Belafonte, Mary's Boy Child.
Yeah.
1957.
Yeah.
Christmas Alphabet by Dickie Valentine in 1955. And then the earliest Christmas number one was Here in My Heart by Al Maltino. Frankie Lane. So the first gig I ever went to was Frankie Lane, 1953. Second ever Christmas number one with Answer Me.
There you go.
It's very That's very passive aggressive, isn't it?
Very passive.
Anyway, so I'll let you go because I know you're supposed to have a hard finish for this show at 6 minutes
Savoy, Savoy and chips. with a bottle of champagne. There
That
you
sounds
go.
awesome. What was 66, says Diz? It's Tom Jones, Green Green Grass of Home.
Oh, I had that single. I played that when I was about 4 years old. I found it and I played it on an old mono record player again and again and again. I know all the lyrics to that song. It drove my mum and dad nuts.
Brilliant.
It's a good song.
So yeah, I mean, look, there's been some mad songs at Christmas number one.
Yeah.
They don't have to be about Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a rum bunch. But I
Yeah.
just don't like it when someone comes along and just doesn't even write, just fucking lip syncs to someone else's song and just changes the word to sausage rolls.
Yeah.
And they're like, ha ha ha.
Yeah. You see, what I did was I changed the word to Christmas so I could flog this song to you.
Yes, that's exactly what they
There's an
did.
extra beat. It doesn't work. Hello, Actor Deck.
Mm.
Best
I
character.
read today that there was a B story in Love Actually that was dropped with Emma Thompson.
There was a lesbian story
Lesbian
in there. They
story, yeah.
dropped. There was a lesbian. They shot the whole lesbian story and they dropped it.
They shot it and then they.
It's on YouTube somewhere. There you go.
You're not ready for it, but your kids are going to love it. Anyway,
Yeah,
Rach, thanks very much for going through our best and our worst
it
Christmas
was fun.
songs.
It was fun. Thank you, socialites.
Thank
Brilliant.
you everyone in the chat there for joining us on this rabbit hole, everything but politics. I'll be back in the morning at 9 o'clock to talk about politics. So sorry about that. Apologies. But before you go, if you would consider giving us a little thumb up there, or maybe a subscribe. A thumb up there. Oh dear. And also hit the bell notification icon for more adventurous, cool shit. So thanks very much to everyone in the chat. And until I see you again, Merry bloody Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And hello, good evening, welcome, and goodbye. Bye.